Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the high-grade Build Fighters Scramble Gundam. I think a lot of people have been getting a laugh out of the name of this Gundam because like scramble isn't like scrambled eggs, but I think it's pretty obvious that scramble has a different meaning, that it also means just like to like sortie, like sort of, it has like what, like run away or spread out kind of. I don't really, I guess, know how to describe the word, but anyway, you know what I mean. So I didn't think the name was really that funny or comical. I don't know, it just sort of makes sense. It's not really the coolest name, but it does. Anyway, whatever. Thanks to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me this kit to share with you guys. I think it's a pretty interesting design. It's basically like a mix of like the Zeta Gundam and the Destiny. It has like the wings of like the Destiny Gundam, and also the colors of kind of like the Heine Westenfluss Destiny Gundam, and also then of course all has like the Plavsky particle crystal, Plavsky crystals, whatever, similar to the Build Burning Gundam, of course. So it has a kind of a lot of different elements of a lot of different Gundams, so should be pretty cool. Not really too big of a fan of those like arm cannons myself, but we'll see how they look on the kit, and maybe if there's something a little bit more cool that we can do with this. I don't know, we'll see. So here's the front of the kit. The box art is looking just kind of basic, not too bad actually. It looks better than like a lot of Build Fighters box art that's been in the past. The drawing style is a little bit different, so I think it's a different artist maybe worked on this one. It says the illustration there is by Koma. Had to check the box on that. So let's just take a look around the box here. We can see on this side this is number 47 in the line. Here on the bottom we can see just a few action poses here. He is using those arm cannons. Yeah, again, just kind of, not really too into that. They turn around and do some other stuff. And it has some beam sabers as well, of course. It does have a bird mode, which is pretty lame, I gotta say, but hey, from the top it doesn't look too bad, but that's pretty much it. Action and transform, yeah, it just has its MS mode, which I think is a little bit better. And then here it is with the Kamiki Burning Gundam. On the other side, just a static pose here, just standing front and back, what the kit is going to look like when it's all painted. A little bit about the story, a little bit about the Gundam itself. If you saw it in the Island Wars kind of OVA episode, I thought it was, anyway, 2,200 yen for this, so it's definitely a little bit more pricey, but it has the inclusion of clear parts, and I think it's pretty much a totally new kit, so that's where that cost is going. Anyway, here we can see it's got orange, it's got white, and that's pretty much it. Orange, gray, there's some of our clear parts, yellow, orange, more white, and beam saber effect parts, more clear blue, more gray, and more green. Actually, this bag is almost the exact same as that one, slightly different. Let's take a look at the runner here, or not the runner, the manual. Got the box art there on the top as usual, and then on the bottom the information here about the Gundam. That line art is looking like pretty old school style. And then that mysterious girl character, I forget the girl's name if she had a name, but not very memorable. Anyway, customized plan here, you can see it's based off of the Zeta Gundam, but I think it also has a lot of different influence here. This is coming from multiple MS. I don't really see it getting any features of those particular mobile suits, but okay. And yeah, just same kind of stuff we saw on the outside of the box. The transformation there, other gimmicks. The beam saber handles are stored in the side skirts like that. That's pretty cool. And then here at the bottom is our reference images with the color guide there, weapons, and then just advertisement there for some other Build Fighters stuff. So for our parts list, let's get around to that here. You can see we're going to be using pretty much everything because, as I said, this is a totally new kit as far as I know, and that this pretty much confirms it. And then just one polycap that we're going to have left over. That's the polycap for the neck, so that means this will have a just regular plastic piece for the neck, which is good. That usually means it's better articulated. We'll have to see. Anyway, we're going to be building the body first, and then the head, and then the shoulders, arms, putting together the upper body, then the feet, legs, pretty standard order here for everything. Building the legs, the waist, putting the body together, then moving on to the backpack, building our wings, just going to be everything double, it looks like, basically, and then building the center part, and then just plugging that onto the back. And then the beam cannons on the sides of the arms, and the beam saber handles there, all of that. And then about the transformation, basically opening up the wings, just kind of collapsing the legs a little bit. Putting the upper body there back on. I don't know why we need to do that, why we needed to take apart the upper and lower body. Okay, then putting them back together. I think they just needed to fill up this page with more stuff, because otherwise there's not really much to this transformation. I think they just wanted to make it look like it takes a full page. Then just attaching the guns, one onto the backpack, one onto the front of the chest, and that's it. So let's take a look at the runners. So starting off with our foil sticker sheet, just a few foil stickers on here, so that's always a good sign. Just one sticker there for the eyes, and then these 4 black stickers. Not sure exactly where those are going on the kit, but pretty minimal there, so that's good. PC002 for our standard just gray polycap runner here. SB9 here for our Beam Saber effect parts. I believe these are the Beam Saber effect parts from Gundam Age, I want to say. Could be wrong about that. Age or possibly 00? Maybe Age. Anyway, this runner is from 2007, so it's not the standard Beam Saber effect parts that we usually get in most HG kits. Usually these are like the more flat ones, so they're definitely a little bit different style here for these. So that's cool that they use the different style ones, just something a little bit different. Runner A1 here is a bunch of our white parts. Here we've got parts for the waist, stomach, and the head. And this side, all parts looks like mostly for the arms and legs. Then we also have runner A2, which is a copy of that side here. The runner marking for this is HG 1/144 scale Scramble Gundam, as I'm assuming is going to be the marking for all of these because it's all new runners. Runner B1 is some nice orange parts here, mostly looking like parts for the wings. And then we do have runner B2 as well, which is just a copy of this side here. This color is very similar to like the color band I usually use for like the Heine Westenflus kits, but it's definitely not as fluorescent as that. That's a little bit brighter orange. This one is a little bit duller orange, but it's still a really nice orange color here. Runner C1 is more orange parts there, parts for the torso, and then other parts for the shoulders and arms, and I think backpack, other stuff on there. Then we also have runner C2, which is a copy of this section here. And then runner D1 is just plain gray parts for our joints and hands, stuff like that. Looks like for the hands we've got holding hands on there, and that's about it. So it looks like our hand options for this kit are going to be very, very minimal. Here I can see is also the part for the neck, which is basically the exact same shape as the polycap, so it looks like it's not really going to give us any more articulation than just that polycap neck ball joint does. But anyway, hopefully it'll be nice and stable. Then we also have runner D2, which is just a copy of this side here. Then we have runner E1, which is obviously our clear blue parts here. Very nice clear blue color. Then we have runner E2 as well, which is a copy of this part of the runner there. And finally, runner F is just a small little runner here in yellow with parts for the chest vents, collar, and V-fin, and that's it. So that's it for unboxing the Scramble Gundam. Pretty interesting Gundam. I think it's definitely not going to appeal to everyone for different reasons, but I think it's interesting, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm always interested to just check out whatever the new stuff is, and yeah, like I said, there's certain parts of the design that don't really appeal to me. Not really a big fan of the Destiny wings, not really a big fan of like the shoulder or the arm cannons there on there, but those are just some few minor things. Still could be a really great kit, as I'm assuming it will be. So we'll see in the review. I'll see you guys then. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. And see you guys later. Bye bye.